Hi guys, I want to welcome you back to the channel. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well on your end. Thanks for checking out another video. Thanks for stopping in. But you know, we need not be jealous or envious of how other people obtain their wealth or their material stuff, their material possession. Especially now with the way the economy is going, a lot of people are in the struggle. Some people may not obtain their possessions in an ethical way. Some people gain wealth unethically. You know, I hear even now the celebrities are in the struggle, just like the 9-to-5er, just like what we call the commoners. Are we even allowed to use that word? Is there such a thing as a commoner? You know, not a fan of that. I don't think we're commoners, but they're not wealthy. They're not rich and famous. So the celebrities are now in the struggle. Music isn't selling the way it used to. Movies are not, nobody's really going to the theaters the way they used to go. You know, a lot of people are streaming. So movie production is at a decline. You know, maybe they're making them, but nobody's going to the theater. I can't tell the last time I went to go watch a movie. I don't like theater. It's too loud. It's too, I stopped liking it maybe 17 years ago. It just got too loud for me and it's not my thing. I'm not a movie buff. But the celebrities are now, they're in the struggle. So sometimes we look at people and we think, oh, we wish we had that, or they have this, or they have that. You know, don't begrudge people for what they have and how they obtain things. We don't know what they had to do to get what they have. We don't know what kind of deals people are making to get what they have or to get to where they are. Even some people in some jobs, you know, companies, people do what they got to do to get to the top. Literally. So we don't grudge them. We don't be envious of them because some people might do things we're not willing to do. We might not be willing to compromise ourselves or morals or values. So we're not going to stoop to a certain level to get to, you know, to deal with certain devils to get to, I guess, the top. We'll just do the steady climb and do our thing. But we're not, you know, going to be jealous, envious of what people have, how they obtain their wealth. First of all, when we go, when we get out of here, we depart from this world. We can't take it with us. Naked you come into this world, naked you go back to the earth. Yeah. So we don't sit there and wish we have somebody's lifestyle. Remember that show? The Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous? I can't remember the man's name. It's a British guy. But he used to have that show. And it used to come on, I believe, once a week. I don't remember, but I remember watching it. I don't know if that was in the 90s. The Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. And people used to be tuned into that program, really getting programmed, you know, watching the yachts they have, the exotic animals they have, you know, all this stuff, and wishing we had that kind of life. Like, oh my God, look at them. They're going on their private jet. They're doing all this stuff. We don't know how these people sleep at night. Some of these people, a lot of people are in so much debt to the system, so much debt to people. Some people bit off more than they can chew. So we don't grudge people for what they have or wish we had somebody's life. And this is not the struggling artist. This is not the person faking it till they make it. I'm talking about people who, you know, been in the game for a minute. Not the struggling artist trying to fake it till they make it. the ones who obtain serious material things that would look and be in awe. Oh, ooh, ah, look at them. A lot of these people, celebrities in particular, a lot of them are broke. A lot of people going broke. The economy is not the same. The economy is not the same. Now, a lot of them, I believe, are streaming. Because like I said, nobody's hardly going to the movies. I don't think we'll ever see a packed movie theater the way we once did. You know, back in the day, when you'd stand online for how long to get a movie, a stub, a ticket to get inside to go watch the latest flick. Sometimes it would take weeks before it died down, and you don't have to wait on a long line to get the tickets. So we don't grudge people. We don't begrudge them for what they have, how they obtain their stuff. Because like I said, a lot of people can't sleep at night. A lot of people not sleeping. They're not getting rest. Excuse me. They're not getting rest because they're in a hole. They're in a financial hole. You know what I'm saying? So we don't look at what they have and say, oh, we wish we have this lifestyle. Nah, let that go. Let that go. Because like I said, a lot of these people are in turmoil. They're being tormented. They, how you call that? Living above their means. So we don't watch people living above their means. Driving the latest this, the latest that. Every few years or whatever, they change to get another vehicle. Another this, another that. Be satisfied. Let's be satisfied with what we have. You know, I'm not talking about the person who is the, you know, the friend in me wanting what you have. I'm not talking about that kind of thing. This is just watching people and saying, oh, I wish I had this or I wish I had that. No, don't wish what, leave people. Like I say, you don't know what deals they make to get to where they are. And some of these rich and famous people, they're going through it right now. They're going through it. When you watch social media, I don't have it, but sometimes somebody might send me a little clip, a link or a little short, and I can look at a short, and I see these people having meltdown. Even on IG, they say a lot of them do those fake life stuff, you know, story. They go in debt to post things on the internet. They rent this kind of Airbnb or whatever you call it, a resort. They're going on these resorts in a hole, in debt. Some of these people can't even buy food. You see how everything is expensive? Everything went up. Gas is up, food is up, everything, you name it. Everything is up. So they're in the struggle just like everybody else. But the thing is this, they're going above their means. They're living above their means, trying to stay relevant or whatever it is. I hear some of these IG celebrities in a hole. You know, some people getting evicted, they're losing their homes, whatever it is. And like I mentioned before, the celebrities are also feeling the pinch. The whole world is feeling the pinch. But they still want to be out there faking the funk. Let them fake it. Let them do what they do. But we're not going to be wishing we had their lives and be, you know, envious of what they have. Let them be. Let them be. You know. But guys, I pray you have a good night. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys again, and have a good night.